couch. I don't know if he had headphones in, but what? I'm bamming on that bitch. He ain't paying me no mind. I'm like, what? So I hopped back to the car, and then I started to drive to the hospital, hit 100, bro.
Damn. Yeah, so you drove to the hospital because the picture of your foot was viral. You had a huge ass hole in your foot.
Yeah.
And so you drove to the hospital.
Yeah, I drove all the way to the hospital, 100 feet into that bitch.
So this was like an ambush though, because like if they was waiting outside your crib.
Yeah, I had to.
Cause it had, you know what I'm saying? It's like 6 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah, it had to be like some little shit like that. I don't do it.
I seen in the song that you dropped, you said that your cousin dropped your low. Did he drop it on purpose? Was it an accident thing or that?
I ain't gonna get too much into that, but I don't. You just and like Jasmine, like who the biggest snake type? The snake who first? Like, you know what I'm saying? But ain't no telling. Like, if I'm fully or anybody can see me. Like, it could be a fan that see me and be like, oh, he right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Send it to another, but ain't no telling with that.
But you're saying that like people in Jacksonville are kind of almost competing for who can be the slimiest in that regard?
Yeah, that's who the biggest snake.
But don't you feel like once somebody does that one time, that basically everybody would not trust them going forward?
Well, little kid, my money, like that's harmless. Females to know on the daily, like that shit. That's just how it is, bro. I don't know why. That's just how it is.
That's crazy because we talk to so many people from Chicago and they always talk about the back doors and how that it's actually just completely changed the city because people are just constantly trying to get people lined up like that. You said it's the same thing out there?
Yeah, and then you'll never know, bro. You will never know, like, until it finally hit the fan. Like, damn, this he told on you, this nigga on my paper, this he said me up, got me shot. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shit fucked up.
So when you say shit like that, and you know that you can't trust everybody in Jacksonville, why keep going back on everybody?
I just love my city, bro. Like, I love my city, bro. Like, I don't know what it is about the homestead. I don't know, bro. I got a couple niggas I trust though, but that's some old one hand. I count one hand type of shit.
Like this time, like this go around, like was this an eye opener for you? Like, yeah.
Oh hell yeah. So, but it just like I don't know, bro. I don't know. 'Cause I could say that shit and be right back in Jacksonville, like for a funeral or something. You know what I'm saying? It'd be crazy.
Yeah. So you don't think there's anything that could happen that would make you actually want to leave forever?
Yeah, it's one thing, but I ain't gonna say it.
You don't want to put it down there.
Get out all my word. I'm scared of that word. That's why I said I'm scared of that shit. But that though, yeah.
Really?
That's about it.
Damn.
So what's the like recovery process like for you getting shot? Cause that was a big ass hole in your foot. Everybody thought it was gonna get amputated.
Well, the first night, they motherfucking popped my bones back. I broke like 4-5 bones in my foot. I didn't even know them like bones in your foot. They were like, oh, you probably ain't gonna walk and this and that. All that good stuff. But the next day, they were like, well, you ain't lose a lot of blood because it went straight through. That's the only thing that saved me right now. The bullet went straight through. You ain't got no fragments. You feel me? So I went through the surgery and shit. They stitched it back up. And then I did my follow, but I couldn't even go to some of my follow-ups first. Dropping my load, like, the nurse who worked at the hospital dropped my load top. So I got a lawsuit with the hospital right now. But all in all, though, it's going good. Though, like, right now, I could walk up and look at it straight.
So she dropped your location, like just literally took a picture of you in the waiting room and posted it?
Something like that.
And I mean, that's against the hospital's rules.
He got fired and all by that. I just got a letter about that shit from the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Lawsuit. Wow.
So that make you don't even trust going to the hospital in Jacksonville, right?
I don't trust shit, bro. I don't know if she did it like intentionally or some funny shit or what she was on, but I know it wasn't like the right intentions. Like, I'm going through a lot of shit. You gonna post that? You know who I am, what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
How did you realize it was posted? People was hitting you up knowing that you was at the hospital or something?
Oh hell yeah! Everybody called like, boy, you better don't get from up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Slide. I ain't never go back.
Or so I just wanted to get your thoughts on this. You know who Rainwater is? He's on Say Cheese a lot and like that. He used to be Mo3's manager before he passed.
Oh yeah.
Right. So we were having a conversation the other day that really got me thinking, and he mentioned that when you look at America and when we talk about what cities are popping, it's almost exclusively people will only say the cities where rappers are dying when they talk about what cities have popping music. And the truth is and this is the example that popped into my mind is that nobody talks about Miami. Miami is one of the most popular cities to move to in America, but they don't have some crazy deadly gang war with popping rappers that we know about. And meanwhile, in comparison, we talk about Jacksonville all the time, right? And it's like Jacksonville compared to Miami is a random ass city that most people would never have a reason to go. But because there's crazy violence and drama, people really gravitate towards paying attention to it. I'm not saying that this is a good thing at all. I'm saying that it is pretty crazy how, as rap fans, it's almost like they can't pay attention to unless there's violence.
That's how I set up. Like, what is it called, bro? Like, damn, what it be like? Negativity going, like, people pay attention more to negativity type. Like, that's what
Everything like that, I always get a more stronger response.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they can focus on. They did with the Miami thing. Miami used to be popping, like, but it's like Jacksonville. Once we caught that wave, it's over with. Everybody focused on us, like, and we call it more like the Chicago wave type. That's why everybody like walked in on us. Miami, like, finessing, money, BBLs. That's what they known for. We know some completely different shit. Some straight drill, killing. That
I feel like Jacksonville the most dangerous city in Florida.
hell yeah, shit sure, shit sure. Shit, sure. And I ain't even saying that because I'm from there, bro. Shit, sure.
Damn. So you feel like, would you say that the music scene is strong in Jacksonville, generally speaking, that there's like a lot of rappers coming out and shit?
Yeah. That's a new rapper blowing down and bit like every 5 to 6 months. It's somebody new, probably 8 months. New rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got it though for shit. So like, we got the talent. It just we ain't got like the unity type shit. Like Atlanta, Houston, something. We ain't got it.
But most of the drill cities don't have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's probably ever going to be that.
Yeah, that right.
Right. Do you consider your music or the music coming out of there, you can still consider it drill? Because it's like a lot of times people don't like to use that term unless it's already been like established that that's what we're calling it. And I feel like with a lot of the Jacksonville, musically, it doesn't really sound as much like drill like in a New York or Chicago sense, but the content is definitely.
I would say the content is drill, but it's like, it's just what we rapping about our life, but more than I hate to say it, but like all that down to the Chicago way, you know what I'm saying? It's drill. However you want to say it, it's drill rap. That's what it promotes, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
That's in our life. Yeah, that's our culture.
Oh, bro, no, that's what it is.
Is there a part of you that hates to see you get a part of you that hates to see Jacksonville get reduced to that in people's eyes? That people just think of it as this murderous ass city.
It been like that though, so I can't say yes or no. It's been that though, like before the rap, before all that shit, been that. Like it just we got more Spartan, we got Caps, we got so many rappers and so many eyes on this shit now. Like they like, damn, this is really going on. Buy them up, damn, that shit crazy. That's what they focusing on. You know what I'm saying?
What's the ultimate Jacksonville meme page or like Instagram account? You guys got one?
Reddit. That police is there. Reddit, man. I swear to God, but that's like overly like police is here. They solving cases, all type of like, that shit scary as hell. God.
Yeah, if you really want to find out about the deep jumper drama, you gotta head to the Reddit.
I ain't even know what that was till I got on some shit called Clubhouse. They were telling me about that. So I'm like, what the fuck is Reddit?
You spend a lot of time on Clubhouse?
I don't be on no more. I be on Twitter.
Twitter Spaces.
I be on Twitter.
Bitch, they kind of take off, huh?
Yeah, so that's what you were just on Twitter Spaces. I thought it was Clubhouse for a second.
I was Twitter.
I used to be on Clubhouse.
Thank you.
Clubhouse.
Let's go.
Update. I don't feel that shit.
What the update do?
It's like some little voice shit, like voice group chat shit. I don't like that shit.
You ever been with Y100 on Clubhouse?
I've been in a couple of rooms. He's straight on.
You never got into it?
Nah, he's
You
straight.
just weren't on there long. Probably.
Nah, I was on that bit. Listening to him, talking to him and shit.
Oh my God, bro.
YouTube and shit, I got like over 1 million views. But he's straight.
Fuck, bro. Nigga missed the dome. That shit trash,
So I
bro.
just hear about it from time to time.
You didn't
Like,
make a
why was
fucking dome,
wild the
dog.
fuck out last night.
They stay going up on that bit like
Nah,
that shit.
Johnny,
baby.
that motherfucker.
Like Clubhouse lit, cause like you and your house being